There's a small silver coin on the edge of the shelf. I was trying to find a truer version of myself. I used to think that a victory was a loud public thing, a trophy to hold or a bell I could ring. But I found a treasure in the quiet of the hall that makes all the other achievements feel small. When you laugh at a line in a movie we've seen, I'm finding the magic in every single scene. It's not a gold medal, it's not a grand display, just the quietest logic of our everyday. I realized the fortune wasn't something you win, but the place where the real and the honest begin. You're always my prize, the one I get to keep, a beautiful secret that is steady and deep. Not a public story, not a shared success, but the only kind of luxury I wanna possess. I'm dropping the status, I'm dropping the race, finding my fortune in the lines of your face. Yeah, you're my prize. The world wants a podium, the world wants a crown, but I'm happy right here with my feet on the ground, watching the steam from our coffee cups rise. The only true victory in my own eyes. Maybe the miracle is as simple as a hand in a world that is made out of shifting of sand. No more overthinking, no more checking the score. I found everything I was looking for. You're always my prize, the end of the tracing a thin white scar on the back of my hand, thinking of the parts of me I didn't quite understand. I used to keep my heart like a stone in a well, safe and cold in a private, quiet shell. But the way you look at me when the morning is new makes me want to open every single door for you. It's not a partial promise, not a half-open gate. I'm tired of the maybe, and I'm tired of the wait. I'm laying down the armor and the heavy old shield, finding the peace in the parts that I yield. The coffee is steaming and the room is so still, while I'm finding the courage and I'm finding the will. This is my hope being given, every shadow and light, a permanent candle in the middle of night. Not a temporary loan, not a seasonal stay, but every piece of me. At the end of the day, I'm breathing in deep, I'm letting you in, ready for the best of our story to begin. Yeah, all yours. Caution and care, but I'm finding my truth in the way that you're there. No more holding back, no more checking the time. I found the one reason and I found the one rhyme. Maybe the miracle is as simple as trust, turning the old lonely metal back from the rust. A ritual of presence, a ceremony of grace. Every time I look at your beautiful face, my whole being given for the rest of the years, wiping away all the old lonely fears. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying for good, living the life that I never thought I could. I'm wide open now, I'm letting it show that I found the only home I ever need to know. Take it all, my whole being given.
Watching the way the morning light hits
the glass, watching the late night commuters all pass. My head was a library of things I should hide, keeping the best of my feelings inside. Everything was filtered, everything was planned, like writing a sentence on the shifting of sand. But then you moved in like a tide in the deep, a beautiful secret that I'm happy to keep. No grand invasion, no heavy demand, just the quiet weight of your spirit in the palm of my hand. And the cold empty spaces just started to fill, like a summer light landing on a winter hill. It's a sweet love flow in the middle of the deep, a beautiful promise that I'm happy to keep. Not a frantic paddle, not a struggle for air, just the peace in the pulse because you are there. I'm dropping the anchor, I'm dropping the weight, finding the rhythm that's never too late. Yeah, I'm drifting. The waves are so small, they're just a soft beat, matching the rhythm of the city's retreat. I'm not looking for islands, I'm not looking for sand, I'm just happy to be in the palm of your hand. Some people use poems, some people use shouts, but you just use the whisper to erase all my doubts. A physical promise, a tactile relief, finding a home in a beautiful belief. A sweet love flow, rewriting the map, filling in the silence and the lonely old gap. I'm anchored in the flow, I'm staying in the stay, knowing you'll be there at the end of the day. I'm wide open now, I'm letting it move, finding a beat that I didn't have to prove. I'm lost in this, in a sweet love flow. There's a small blue spark from the heater in the dark. I was listening to the silence of the empty park. Usually I'm the one who counts all the stars and the cost, afraid of the moments where the logic gets lost. But the air in this room is a different kind of wine, turning the ordinary into something divine. You haven't said a word, you just looked at the glass. watching the late night commuters all pass. And suddenly the walls feel like they're starting to lean, revealing the magic in a beautiful scene. I'm not holding the brakes, I'm not checking the light, ready to lose my head in the middle of night. I'm crazy for tonight, for the spin and the blur, for the way we find the people that we actually were. Not a sensible plan, not a quiet little stay, but a fire that's burning all the should-haves away. I'm leaning into the rush, I'm leaning into the glow, grateful for the only thing I need to know. Yeah, I'm all in. The stars are just dots until you show me the shapes. The exits were locked until you found the escapes. Now even the silence feels like a soft kind of gold, a brand new story that's waiting to be told. They say that the passion is a fleeting design, but I feel the eternity with your hand in mine. No more overthinking, no more guarding the gate. I found the one thing that was worth the long wait. I'm crazy for tonight, and I'm loving the ride, with all of my defenses finally put aside. I'm anchored in the pulse, I'm anchored in you, the only thing that feels completely true. I'm wide open now, since I found the flame, knowing that life will never be the same. I'm lost in this madness, crazy for tonight. I was watching a single ant cross the kitchen tile, thinking of the things that make me actually smile. The world outside is a competition of more, but I'm finding my peace on our own living floor. The shadows are long and the tea is a bit cold, in a room that is quiet and a heart that is bold. Then you sat on the rug and you leaned on my knee, and I felt the whole universe focusing on me. We don't need an audience, we don't need a crowd to hear the quiet things that we're thinking out loud. A private little language, a code in the air that only exists because we are both there. Just we two in a world with no walls, where the weight of the heavy expectation falls. Not a public story, not a shared display, just the private logic of our everyday. I'm dropping the curtain, I'm locking the view, finding my sanctuary, finding my truth. Yeah, it's enough. The clock on the wall has a lazy, soft beat, matching the rhythm of the city's retreat. I'm not looking for witnesses, I'm not looking for far. I'm exactly where I wanna be, right where we are. They say that you need to be seen to be real, but they don't know the depth of the things that I feel. In the ritual of silence, in the ceremony of rest, finding the version of us that is simply the best. Just we two in the peace of the whole, where the heavy shadows feel so thin and small. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying in the stay, knowing you'll be there at the end of the day. I'm keeping the secrets, I'm keeping the glow, watching the strength of our togetherness grow. Everything else is noise, it's just we two. I was watching the steam rise up from the tea, feeling the weight of the gravity on me. I usually move with a cautious and steady pace, keeping my distance in every single space. But there's a heat in the air when you walk in the room that turns the quietest corner into a bloom. It wasn't a spark, it was a sudden bright flare that caught me completely and totally unaware. I'm losing my focus, losing the track, and I don't think I'm ever wanting to go back. The way that you look in the dim golden light is the only thing I'm wanting to get right. It's a feverish passion rush taking its hold, a beautiful story that's starting to unfold. Not a gentle vibration, not a quiet little state, but a fire that's burning the maybes away. I'm leaning into the heat, I'm leaning into the spin, grateful for the place where we both begin. Yeah, I'm burning up. The world outside is a cold and a distant place, but I found my sun in the lines of your face. I'm not looking for reasons, I'm not looking for why. Just watching the electricity light up the sky. Maybe the risk is the only way to be free. In the middle of the rush that you've brought to me. No more overthinking, no more checking the gate. I found the one thing that was worth the long wait. A feverish passion rush, and I'm loving the stay. Watching the cynical shadows all fade away. I'm anchored in this rhythm, I'm anchored in you. The only thing that feels completely and totally true. I'm wide open now, I'm letting it show that I'm never gonna let this fire go. Lost in the feverish passion rush. There's a small green sprout on the plant by the door. I was watching the sunlight creep across the floor. I used to think that a feeling had to be a bright flare, hanging for a second in the cool winter air. But this is a slow motion opening of a new leaf, a beautiful comfort, a sudden relief. The way that you look when you're pouring the tea is starting to wake up a new version of me. It's not a grand landslide, it's not a big crash, just a steady vibration, a liquid gold flash. I didn't need lightning, I didn't need thunder to feel the beginning of a beautiful wonder. It's the sweetest desire bloom in the center of my chest, finding the one place where my spirit can rest. Not a frantic collision, not a desperate demand, just the weight of your spirit in the palm of my hand. I'm soaking it in, I'm letting it grow, the only direction I ever need to know. The city is blinking its eyes in the dark, but we're right here protecting a single small spark. No more checking the clock, no more checking the gate. I found the one thing that was worth the long wait. They say that the passion is a temporary design, but I feel the eternity with your hand in mine. A ritual of presence, a ceremony of grace. Every time I look at your beautiful face. Sweetest desire bloom, and I'm loving the stay, watching the cynical shadows all fade away. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying in the flow, watching the roots of our quietness grow. I'm wide open now, since I found the truth, that life is the sweetest desire bloom. I'm home right here. Sorting through old coins in a ceramic bowl, thinking of the seasons that have taken a toll. I've spent so many years just staring at the shelf, trying to find a version of a better, truer myself. Life was a library of 1,000 different choices, a noisy collection of 1,000 different voices. But then you called my name across the crowded hall, and suddenly the other options felt so thin and small. It wasn't a gamble, it wasn't a roll of the dice. It was the only honest answer at a very high price. I didn't need a menu, I didn't need a guide. Once I felt the steady pulse of you by my side. You're my only one pick out of all the entire view, the only direction that is honest and true. Not a habit of comfort, not a temporary light, but a permanent candle in the middle of night. I'm signing my name on the line that you drew, happily choosing the path that is you. Yeah, I pick you. Is a gallery of maybe and might, but I found my anchor in this warm yellow light. I'm not looking for better, I'm not looking for more. I found the one face that I'm waiting for. people use poems, some people use shouts, but you just used a whisper to erase all my doubts. A physical promise, a tactile relief, finding a home in a beautiful belief. You're my only one pick, even when things are gray. The light that I'm following at the end of the day. I'm doubling down on the life that we made, unafraid of the sunlight, unafraid of the shade. I'd pick you a million times over again, my favorite person, my lover, my friend. I'm choosing you now, and I'm choosing to stay. I was tracing a pattern on a ceramic cup, waiting for the evening to finally show up. I've spent so many years in the then and the will that I forgot how to just be perfectly still. The shadows are long and the tea is a bit cold, in a world that is always trying to be bold. But then you sat beside me and you took a deep breath, and I felt a sudden peace that was deeper than death. You didn't ask a question, you didn't need a why. Under the vastness of a purple-gray sky, the static in my head just started to clear, until the only thing left was the fact you are here. I'm falling for now, letting go of the flight, finding a home in the middle of night. Not a race to the future, not a worry for them, but the simple magic of the where and the when. I'm breathing in deep, I'm letting it go, watching the peace in my spirit grow. Yeah, I'm right here. I don't care about the ending of a busy day. I'm just watching the way the streetlight hits the floor, not looking for an exit or a handle on a door. Maybe the truth is as thin as a hair, watching you breathe in the cool evening air. No more apologies, no more looking for why, just a beautiful silence under a clear sky. I'm falling for now, and I'm staying for good, living the life that I never thought I could. I'm anchored in this moment, I'm anchored in you, the only thing that feels completely true. No more overthinking, no more checking the clock. I found the key and I've opened the lock. I'm home in the present, falling for now. I was tracing the grain of the old wooden floor, wondering why I'm so nervous at your front door. We've laughed through the seasons, we've walked through the rain, sharing the secrets and sharing the pain. But today there's a frequency new and so bright, turning my world into a different kind of light. I looked at your smile and I couldn't look away. Something has shifted in the air of the day. It's a terrifying jump, it's a beautiful change, to find the familiar suddenly strange. I don't wanna go back to the way that we were, when every single feeling is starting to stir. I wanna be more than friends, more than a maybe, more than the shadow you've been seeing lately. Not just a habit, not just a name, but a fire that's never gonna feel the same. I'm crossing the border, I'm taking the leap, with a beautiful secret I no longer want to keep. Yeah, I'm all in. The sun is setting on the I'm not looking for exits, I'm not looking for far. I'm exactly where I wanna be, right where we are. They say that the friendship is a safety and a shield, but I'm ready to see what the heart can yield. No more overthinking, no more playing it safe. I'm finding my home in this honest space. Let's be more than friends, let's be the whole story, in all of its quiet and all of its glory. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying for real. Grateful for the way that you make me feel. I'm choosing the us, I'm choosing the true, because my only direction is leading to you. It's time to be more than friends. I was tracing a faint pencil mark on the wall, watching the evening shadows start to crawl. I used to be careful, I used to be thin, guarding the parts that I live deep within. Everything was filtered, everything was planned, like writing a sentence on the shifting of sand. But he doesn't need the highlights, he doesn't need the show to love the version of me that the others don't know. The way that I look when I'm tired and gray is something he cherishes at the end of the day. I'm finding the gravity, I'm finding the ground in the most beautiful silence that I've ever found. This is only for him, the parts I don't share, the messy little secrets that are hanging right there. Not a public story, not a shared display, just the private logic of our everyday. I'm dropping the curtain, I'm locking the view, finding my sanctuary, finding my truth. Yeah, it's just for him. The world loves a label, the world loves a box, but he's the one holding the keys to the locks, ignoring the noise of the shoulds and the musts, building a temple out of simple trusts. It's as simple as a look that closes the pages of my worry-filled book. A physical promise, a tactile relief, finding a home in a beautiful belief. Only for him, the life we've unfurled, safe in our circle, away from the world. I'm anchored in this, I'm staying for good, living the life that I never thought I could. I'm keeping the moments, I'm keeping the glow, watching the strength of our togetherness grow. Everything else is just noise. This is only for him. I was watching a single drop of rain on the glass, waiting for the afternoon shadows to pass. I used to be a skeptic, I used to be guarded, thinking that the best things had already departed. But then you walked in with a coffee in each hand, and I felt my whole spirit start to expand. It wasn't a landslide, it wasn't a crash, just a sudden realization in a tiny gold flash, that you are the constant, you are the shore, a love that is simple, a love that is pure. I don't need a vision, I don't need a dream, when I'm living right here in this beautiful scene. You're my true fate sign, the one that is real, the only true comfort that I get to feel. Not a distant promise, not a faraway light, but a steady, warm guide in the middle of night. I'm dropping the maybe, I'm dropping the doubt, finding out what life is actually about. Yeah, I believe. There's a small gray cloud hanging over the street, matching the rhythm of the city's retreat. I used to find the rain to be a heavy, cold thing, a song of the sadness that the seasons would bring. But the way you're sitting there, quiet and calm, it's like a healing vibration in the center of my palm. The sound on the window is a soft, steady beat, while we're tucked away in our private retreat. No more running for cover, no more hiding the soul. I'm letting the natural emotions just roll. The static in the air has started to clear, until the only thing left is the fact you are here. Let the soft rain fall while we're safe and dry, under the vastness of an indigo sky. Not a storm to be feared, not a flood to avoid, but a beautiful silence that we've both enjoyed. I'm dropping the umbrella, I'm dropping the flight, finding my world in the middle of night. Yeah, it's peaceful. The streets are like mirrors reflecting the light, but I'm staying right here in the glow of the night. I'm not looking for exits, I'm not looking for far. I'm exactly where I wanna be, right where we are. Maybe the miracle is as simple as the sound of the water landing on the thirsty ground. A ritual of presence, a ceremony of grace. Every time I look at your beautiful face, soft rainfall, rewriting the map, filling in the silence and the lonely old gap. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying in the stay, knowing you'll be there. was watching a single drop of rain on the glass, waiting for the afternoon shadows to pass. I used to worry about what tomorrow would bring, always looking for the catch in every single thing. But the floorboards are warm under my bare feet, while the silence in this room is so perfectly sweet. Then you reached out and you brushed back my hair, and I felt the kindness that you always carry and share. I'm not checking the calendar, I'm not checking the clock. I've found the key and I've opened the lock. The weight of the future is a long way away, while I'm holding the truth of you right here today. You're truly mine today, and that is enough. Finding the silk in the sharpest of rough, not a promise of forever, not a debt to the past, but a moment of honesty that I wanna make last. I'm breathing in deep, I'm letting it settle, finding the peace in every small petal. Yeah, I'm right here. The city is a hum on the other side of the door, but I'm not looking for anything anymore. I'm following the light, I'm following the glow of the only direction I ever need to know. They say that the present is a gift we ignore, always looking for what is behind the next door. But I'm staying in the hallway, I'm staying in the room, watching the quietness start to finally bloom. Truly mine today, and I'm loving the stay, watching the cynical shadows all fade away. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying for good, living the life that I never thought I could. No more overthinking, no more looking for far. I'm happy with exactly who and where we are. Truly mine today. watching the way the late sunlight crawls across the old pictures on the hallway walls. I was worried that time would eventually wear the sparkle we found in the cool winter air, that the habit of living would turn us to gray and wash the original colors away. But then you looked at me over the edge of your tea with that same little spark that only I see, and I felt the old rhythm start to pulse in my chest, finding the one place where my spirit can rest. You don't need a gesture, you don't need a shine to remind me that your heartbeat is living with mine. You're still my dear through the thick and the thin, the only true place where I want to begin. Not a temporary feeling, not a passing phase, but the steady vibration that guides through the days. I'm dropping the armor, I'm dropping the fear, knowing that everything's right because you're here. Yeah, you're the one. The seasons can turn and the world can be strange, but the core of the spirit will never quite change. In the way that you listen, in the way that you stay, the only true constant at the end of the day. They say that the passion is a fleeting design, but I feel the eternity with your hand in mine. A ritual of kindness, a ceremony of grace. Every time I look at your familiar face, still my dear, and you're staying the same, the only true owner of my heart and my name. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying in the glow, watching the roots of our togetherness grow. I'm wide open now since I found the truth that you're still my dear in the age of my youth. Always and forever. There's a small burnt match on the edge of the tray, thinking of the sparks that I've let fade away. I used to chase the flash, and I used to chase the flare, searching for a fire in the cold winter air. But it always went out when the wind started to blow, leaving me with nothing but the shadows to know. But then you touched my shoulder in the dim golden light, and I felt a steady warmth in the middle of night. It's not a frantic flicker, it's not a desperate heat, but a constant vibration that makes me complete. I didn't need the lightning, I didn't need the crash to find the real gold in the middle of the ashes. It's a real flame found, burning steady and slow, the only direction I ever need to know. Not a temporary high, not a passing desire, but a permanent light from a beautiful fire. I'm leaning into the glow, I'm leaning into the stay, grateful for the heat at the end of the day. Yeah, it's real. The city is a frozen and a distant design, but I'm finding my summer with your hand in mine. No more checking the horizon for a different view. My only warmth is staying right here with you. They say that the passion is a fleeting design, but I feel the eternity with your pulse next to mine. A physical promise, a tactile relief, finding a home in a beautiful belief. A real flame found, and I'm keeping the stay, watching the cynical shadows all fade away. I'm anchored in this rhythm, I'm anchored in you, the only thing that feels completely and totally true. I'm wide open now, I'm letting it show that I'm never gonna let this real flame go. I found my sun, a real flame found. I was watching a single drop of wax fall from a candle, thinking of the things that I've learned how to handle. I used to keep my world at a distance, a blur, afraid of the way that the deep feelings stir. But the way you're sitting there, so quiet and still, has broken the silence and broken my will. It's not a grand invasion, it's not a big scene, just a beautiful comfort that lives in between the space on the sofa, the air in the room. Everything's starting to finally bloom. I didn't have to ask, I didn't have to try. Under the curve of a deep indigo sky, stay near my side where the rhythm is slow. The only direction I ever wanna know. Not a frantic journey, not a desperate chase, just a simple magic of your honest face. I'm dropping the anchor, I'm dropping the flight, finding my world in the middle of night. Yeah, right here. The world is a chorus of faster and far, but I'm finding my center in where we are. No more checking the clock, no more checking the gate. I found the one thing that was worth the long wait. Maybe the miracle is as simple as a breath, a quiet little promise that conquers the death of the old lonely seasons we've left far behind, leaving the hurry and the worry of mine. Stay near my side while the shadows get long, in the quietest place where we both belong. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying for good, living the life that I never thought I could. I'm keeping the silence, I'm keeping the glow, grateful for the way that we've started to grow, always and forever, right near my side. There's a small indigo stain on the edge of the sheet. I was listening to the rhythm of the city's retreat. I used to close my eyes and ask for a change, for something bigger, something wild and strange. My head was a gallery of things I didn't own, always looking I realized the list in my head was all wrong. I didn't need the anthem, I just needed the song of your quiet laughter and your hand in mine. A simple little life that is finally fine. You're my one wish, though I didn't even know a place where the roots of my spirit can grow. Not a grand palace, not a trophy on a shelf, just a place where I'm allowed to be myself. It's the lack of the pressure, it's the peace in the flow, watching the natural easy feelings grow. Yeah, this is enough. The clock is ticking, but it doesn't feel mean, like a soft vibration in a beautiful scene. I'm not looking for a witness or a grand applause, I'm just happy to follow our own little laws. Maybe the miracle is as simple as this, the strength that I found in a single soft kiss. No more overthinking, no more checking the door. I'm exactly where I want to be, for sure. My one wish, and I'm keeping the stay, watching the cynical shadows all fade away. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying for good, living the life that I never thought I could. No more checking the boxes, no more looking for more. I found what I was wanting behind our own door. Everything makes sense now. You're my one wish. I was tracing the condensation on a cold glass jar, thinking of the things that used to feel so far. I used to close my eyes and ask for a sign, for a world that was bigger and purely mine. My head was a gallery of things I didn't own, searching for a kingdom on a distant throne. But then you fell asleep with a hand on my arm, and suddenly the universe felt quiet and warm. I realized the list in my head was all wrong. I didn't need the fire, I just needed the song of your steady breathing in the middle of the night. the only kind of miracle that felt exactly right. Now every single wish is just for this to stay, watching the cynical shadows all fade away. Not a shooting star's promise, not a coin in a well, just a private heaven where we both get to dwell. I'm dropping the maybe, I'm dropping the more, finding my answer behind our own door. Yeah, it's all right here. The world wants a miracle, the world wants a show, but I love the things that only we two know. No more checking the horizon for a different view. My only direction is staying with you. Maybe the greatness is in the things we keep, in the quiet moments before we fall asleep. A ritual of presence, a ceremony of grace. Every time I look at your beautiful face, now every single wish is for the slow and the near. Grateful for the destiny that brought us right here. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying in the glow, watching the strength of our togetherness grow. I've stopped the searching, I've stopped the flight, because you're the answer to every wish tonight. I'm home in this wish. There's a stack of old magazines on the floor. I don't even look at the covers anymore. I used to want the glitter, I used to want the noise, searching for a life full of hollow, heavy toys. My head was a wish list that never felt complete, walking on the rhythm of a fast and empty street. But then you suggested a walk in the park, watching the sunset and watching the dark, and I realized the list in my head was all wrong. I didn't need the anthem, I just needed the song of your quiet laughter and your hand in mine. A simple little life that is finally fine. You're my one goal, the only one I see, the person that I'm actually allowed to be. Not a grand palace, not a trophy crazy feelings grow. Yeah, this is it. The world is a circus. The world is a race. But I'm finding my world in the lines of your face. I'm dropping the more, I'm dropping the fast, finding a moment that is meant to actually last. They say that you need to be constantly on the move to find a new rhythm, to find a new groove. But I found my destination right here on this chair, breathing in the comfort of the cool evening air. My one goal, and I'm keeping the same, watching the cynical shadows all fade away. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying for good, living the life that I never thought I could. No more checking the boxes, no more looking for more. I found what I was wanting behind our own door. I'm finally content. You're my only one goal. There's a small silver coin on the edge of the shelf. I was trying to find a truer version of myself. I used to think that a victory was a loud public thing, a trophy to hold, or a bell I could ring. But I found a treasure in the quiet of the hall that makes all the other achievements feel small. When you laugh at a line in a movie we've seen, I'm finding the magic in every single scene. It's not a gold medal, it's not a grand display, just the quietest logic of our everyday. I realized the fortune wasn't something you win, but the place where the real and the honest begin. You're always my prize, the one I get to keep, a beautiful secret that is steady and deep. Not a public story, not a shared success, but the only kind of luxury I wanna possess. I'm dropping the status, I'm dropping happy right here with my feet on the ground, watching the steam from our coffee cups rise. The only true victory in my own eyes. Maybe the miracle is as simple as a hand in a world that is made out of shifting of sand. No more overthinking, no more checking the score. I found everything I was looking for. You're always my prize, the end of the quest, the place where my spirit can finally rest. I'm keeping this moment, I'm keeping this glow, grateful for the steady way that we've started to grow. I've won the whole world since I found you, the only trophy that I'll ever hold on to, forever and always, always my pride. I was tracing a thin white scar on the back of my hand, thinking of the parts of me I didn't quite understand. I used to keep my heart like a stone in a well, safe and cold in a private, quiet shell. But the way you look at me when the morning is new makes me want to open every single door for you. It's not a partial promise, not a half-open gate. I'm tired of the maybe, and I'm tired of the wait. I'm laying down the armor and the heavy old shield, finding the peace in the parts that I yield. The coffee is steaming and the room is so still, while I'm finding the courage and I'm finding the will. This is my hope being given, every shadow and light, a permanent candle in the middle of night. Not a temporary loan, not a seasonal stay, but every piece of me. At the end of the day, I'm breathing in deep, I'm letting you in, ready for the best of our story to begin. Yeah, all yours. caution and care, but I'm finding my truth in the way that you're there. No more holding back, no more checking the time. I found the one reason and I found the one rhyme. Maybe the miracle is as simple as trust, turning the old lonely metal back from the rust. A ritual of presence, a ceremony of grace. Every time I look at your beautiful face, my whole being given for the rest of the years, wiping away all the old lonely fears. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying for good, living the life that I never thought I could. I'm wide open now, I'm letting it show that I found the only home I ever need to know. Take it all, my whole being given.
Watching the way the morning light hits the glass, watching the late night commuters all pass. My head was a library of things I should hide, keeping the best of my feelings inside. Everything was filtered, everything was planned, like writing a sentence on the shifting of sand. But then you moved in like a tide in the deep, a beautiful secret that I'm happy to keep. No grand invasion, no heavy demand, just the quiet weight of your spirit in the palm of my hand. And the cold empty spaces just started to fill, like a summer light landing on a winter hill. It's a sweet love flow in the middle of the deep, a beautiful promise that I'm happy to keep. Not a frantic paddle, not a struggle for air, just the peace in the pulse, because you are there. I'm dropping the anchor, I'm dropping the weight, finding the rhythm that's never too late. Yeah, I'm drifting. The waves are so small, they're just a soft beat, matching the rhythm of the city's retreat. I'm not looking for islands, I'm not looking for sand, I'm just happy to be in the palm of your hand. Some people use poems, some people use shouts, but you just used a whisper to erase all my doubts. A physical promise, a tactile
There's a small blue spark from the heater in the dark. I was listening to the silence of the empty park. Usually I'm the one who counts all the stars and the cost, afraid of the moments where the logic gets lost. But the air in this room is a different kind of wine, turning the ordinary into something divine. You haven't said a word, you just looked at the glass, watching the late night commuters all pass. And suddenly the walls feel like they're starting to lean, revealing the magic in a beautiful scene. I'm not holding the brakes, I'm not checking the light, ready to lose my head in the middle of night. I'm crazy for tonight, for the spin and the blur, for the way we find the people that we actually were. Not a sensible plan, not a quiet little stay, but a fire that's burning all the should-haves away. I'm leaning into the rush, I'm leaning into the glow, grateful for the only thing I need to know. Yeah, I'm all in. The stars are just dots until you show me the shapes. The exits were locked until you found the escapes. Now even the silence feels like a soft kind of gold, a brand new story that's waiting to be told. They say that the passion is a fleeting design, but I feel the eternity with your hand in mine. No more overthinking, no more guarding the gate. I found the one thing that was worth the long wait. I'm crazy for tonight, and I'm loving the ride, with all of my defenses finally put aside. I'm anchored in the pulse, I'm anchored in you, the only thing that feels completely true. I'm wide open now, since I found the flame, knowing that life will never be the same. I'm lost in this madness, crazy for tonight. I was watching a single ant cross the kitchen tile, thinking of the things that make me actually smile. The world outside is a competition of more, but I'm finding my peace on our own living floor. The shadows are long and the tea is a bit cold, in a room that is quiet and a heart that is bold. Then you sat on the rug and you leaned on my knee, and I felt the whole universe focusing on me. We don't need an audience, we don't need a crowd to hear the quiet things that we're thinking out loud. A private little language, a code in the air that only exists because we are both there. Just we two in a world with no walls, where the weight of the heavy expectation falls. Not a public story, not a shared display, just the private logic of our everyday. I'm dropping the curtain, I'm locking the view, finding my sanctuary, finding my truth. Yeah, it's enough. The clock on the wall has a lazy, soft beat, matching the rhythm of the city's retreat. I'm not looking for witnesses, I'm not looking for far. I'm exactly where I wanna be, right where we are. They say that you need to be seen to be real, but they don't know the depth of the things that I feel. In the ritual of silence, in the ceremony of rest, finding the version of us that is simply the best. Just we two in the peace of the whole, where the heavy shadows feel so thin and small. I'm anchored in us, I'm staying in the stay, knowing you'll be there at the end of the day. I'm keeping the secrets, I'm keeping the glow, watching the strength of our togetherness grow. Everything else is noise, it's just we two.